Two hip detectives protect a witness to a murder while investigating a case of stolen heroin from the evidence storage room for their police precinct. Bad boys, bad boys. Hey guys, and welcome to my new movie review for Bad Boys. Bad Boys came out in 1995. It's rated MA15 plus, and the duration is 1 hour and 59 minutes. It's an action, crime, comedy, thriller. The director of Bad Boys is the great Michael Bay, and the absolutely hilarious, brilliant cast of Bad Boys is Will Smith as Mark Larry, Martin Lawrence as Marcus Burnett. Guys, if you had not yourselves, you people, you guys, my subscribers, my viewers, my amazing people out there have not had a chance at all to see a hilarious, brilliant, action-packed cast chemistry. I'm just going to sit on that for a second, guys. The cast chemistry in Bad Boys is, oh man, I don't even know where to start. It is so good. It's so ridiculously good. It is so mind-blowingly, brilliantly. I can't remember a movie with this good of character chemistry between the main characters. Wow. Now, I'm going to tell you something about this movie to do with Michael Bay in the trivia of this review, so stay tuned for the trivia. But I tell you now what, seriously guys, this is one of those movies with such intense, ridiculous, you know what I'm going to say. Anyone who's been following me for any period of time, you know exactly the word that I'm going to say right now. Rewatchability. Now, this movie is at its core DNA. Now, like seriously, just rewatching this, I honestly kept trying to think to myself, I genuinely, guys, I kept trying to ask myself this question. What is the better movie? Bad Boys or Bad Boys 2? And I just don't know. I'm going to rewatch Bad Boys 2 and review it and drop it as soon as this one drops. Yes, I'm going to be dropping Bad Boys 2 and Bad Boys for Life all on the same day. Gosh, you guys get treated so good by me. You're so welcome, and I cannot wait to drop those for you guys. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to drop those for you guys. Fire out, it's going to be awesome. I literally cannot express to you enough, in my personal humble opinion, how good this film is. Okay, I'm gonna drop this scene for a second. It's like goes for like 3 seconds. I'm gonna drop this scene. Okay, I literally cannot tell you how many times in my life I've quoted what I'm about to drop right now. Literally, I cannot even begin to tell you how many times that I have dropped this one scene. I've dropped it, like I've spoken this in my life because it is so ridiculously quotable, because it has so much rewatchability in it. There is so many funny stuff. Anyway, guys, I'm going to drop it right now.
You forgot your boarding pass.
And there you have it. Oh my gosh. Seriously, that line right there. You forgot your boarding pass. Oh, man. Every single time I hear that line, I think, oh, man. And like, I've flown quite a bit in my life. So hearing that line, I just see a plane. You forgot your boarding pass. Oh, man. One of the most iconic lines from Martin Lawrence's movies, and that's just the tip of the, like, that's like there's so much lines that I've heard from his movies that are so incredibly quotable. Will Smith, he was amazing coming out of The Fresh Prince, and this was his actual first massive movie role coming from Fresh Prince. And I tell you what a role to just catapult you into incredible filmmaking stardom. I mean, seriously, what a brilliant, incredible, mind-blowing role to really get you going, to really get your career just catapulted into just one of the most successful people on the planet, like literally far out. One of the things that I'm not going to talk about it too much now, but I'm going to talk about it really in depth in the second ones, but as well as this movie as well, is the score for this movie, and as well as Bad Boys 2. Bad Boys score is one of those scores in a movie that you're just like, man, that's iconic. Like, just re-watching it, it's like, man alive, they really, really, really captured the essence and the elements of what Bad Boys was in this movie. I tell you now, guys, this movie has so much just heart to it. It has so much comedic element, especially with Martin Lawrence. Like, if you've seen all the press stuff, you'll actually find out in the press stuff that Will Smith came into this movie and he was like the funny one. He just came out of Fresh Prince and he was like, you know, hey, I'm funny too, guys. I'm funny too. But Michael Bay was like, no, you're the serious cop. Martin Lawrence, he's the funny cop. And as you can tell, if you haven't seen this movie, guys, seriously treat yourselves. Oh my gosh, treat yourselves. And for those of you who have seen this movie, you'll know what I'm saying. Mark Larry. Oh man, he's just so funny. Martin Lawrence just brings it, and I mean, like abundantly brings it in this movie. So anyone who's been following me for any period of time, you know that I love giving you movie trivia, because trivia for me is just one of those extra little icing on the cake for movie reviews, and that's what you're here for, guys. So guess what time it is, guys? Trivia time! The two leads were originally intended for Eddie Murphy and Wesley Snipes. How crazy is that? Next piece of trivia, guys. Directorial debut of Michael Bay. Next piece of trivia. After the studio refused to fund the final action sequence, Michael Bay paid the studio $25,000 to shoot the scene. How crazy is that? Next piece of trivia. Michael Bay wanted Will Smith to be topless for the foot chase scene. However, Smith would only go so far as to do the scene with an unbuttoned dress shirt. Next and final piece of trivia, guys, and I'll leave you with this. Ex-basketball player John Sally, who makes a cameo in this film, was a member of the Detroit Pistons in the late 1980s, whose nickname was, yeah, you guessed it, Bad Boys. There you go, guys. I really appreciate you sticking around. Thank you for watching this movie review. I really appreciate it. If you haven't, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to click the bell for notifications. And all of you guys who have subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'm eternally, genuinely grateful. Thank you, seriously, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that so much, seriously. And don't forget, if you appreciate my reviews, guys, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. That way I know you're really appreciating my content, and it gives me really good feedback for the channel. I really value that. Thank you, seriously. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And until my next movie review, whatever that may be, you guys got to stick around to see that. Don't forget who's bringing this movie review to you guys. And have you had a chance yourselves to see Bad Boys? What did you think about it, guys? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear your feedback, guys. This is Superman Steve, guys. Flying out!